Hello, it's Sonia Andrashko again, your Norwex Independent Sales Consultant. This time I just want to show you a little bit about how the EnviroCloth, the cloth that we talked about in the previous demo, if you watched that one, works so well to not move anything from one area to the next. When I talked in the earlier video about cleaning and being able to clean kind of your entire house with the same cloth, I'm going to show you why. When we're cleaning, we want to know that we're not moving things from one surface to the other surface, to another surface, right? So I have a little piece of chicken, raw chicken, that has protein, obviously, and protein is what bacteria eats to grow and multiply. So it's something that we want to get rid of, any bad bacteria that we have. And I have a testing swab stick from a company by the name of Hygiena. It tests for cleanliness in the food service industry, tests for proteins that may be left on a surface. The swab stick has a cotton swab on one end and some liquid on the other end. When the two ends meet, it will turn from a shade of gray to purple if there's protein, or it'll turn green if there's no protein. So the important thing to remember when using the strip is that green is clean and purple or gray is protein. So I'm going to take my swab of chicken, or my piece of chicken, and I'm going to again wipe it on my microwave so that I have a big area that I have some protein on. And now I'm just going to take my EnviroCloth, and if you watched the earlier demo, I am using the same cloth with the same side that I wiped the butter off on, but I'm going to use the same thing and wipe the chicken off of the microwave. Then I'm going to take my swab stick and test it. So I'm just going to swab where I just had put chicken and wiped it off with the EnviroCloth. I'm going to break that liquid down, and if you remember, I said green is clean, purple is protein. So you can see that the swab stick is nice and bright green, so it means it's clean. It picked all of the chicken up off the microwave and tested that it's clean. I'm going to try to move that chicken now by taking my cloth, same side of the cloth with the tag on it that I just wiped the chicken off with, and I'm going to wipe it over here at the other end of the microwave and see if I can't move the chicken from here to here. I'll take my swab stick once again and swab around where I just tried to move it. Shake it up. And remember again, green is clean, so it didn't move the chicken from one side of the microwave door to the other side of the microwave door. If I actually take my cloth, and this is a little tricky doing by myself here, holding everything upright, and swab on my cloth and put it back in, shake it back up, and once again you can still see that it's very nice and clean or green, so that means it's still clean. So the cloth has the ability to hang on to things so tightly in the cloth, doesn't move it from side to side, you can't even detect that it's there on the cloth. So now though, if I take my little piece of chicken here and swab my stick on the chicken, so I make sure to get some good protein. And you can see it's already starting to turn purple. In just a couple of minutes, it's going to be a nice dark purple. It's a little on the gray side now, but it's going to turn to really dark purple. So the swab does detect the protein. It was first green when I wiped it off here. It was still green when I wiped it off over here. And it was green when I tested the cloth. But it does become purple when it actually finds some protein to turn purple for. So that's one of the other great things that I love about these cloths, is that I know when I clean, I'm not moving things around. I'm just cleaning and picking everything up. So when I'm done cleaning, I'm going to want to rinse the cloth in hot water, rub it together really well, squeeze it out, and let it hang up to dry. And that backlock technology that's in the cloth that we talked about in the earlier demo is going to go to work on the cloth and not let any odors grow or anything else grow in the cloth. I hope that you're loving them just as much as I do, and I know that when you get your set of cloths, you will love them just as much as I do. Thanks so much. I'll see you again in a bit.